The boys volleyball team begins their sectional run on Tuesday, May 13th. In their first year as an IHSAA sport, the team knows that they will face many challenges.
So the biggest teams in our sectionals is going to be Monrovia and Ben Davis. We played Ben Davis a couple weeks ago, and they only really have one player, and we know how to shut him down, and we know how to get around him. So we can beat them again. And for Monrovia, they're pretty similar. They're also pretty heavy on two players for relying on. So we played teams like that, and we can game plan against that for sure.
One of the volleyball team's biggest strengths is their strong outside hitters, but they still have one key issue they need to focus on.
So our biggest strengths is going to be our hitting, our outside attackers. Me and Jaden are both top 10 in the state for kills. So it's just one of our really big strengths is being able to rely on us in games. One of our weaknesses is going to be probably our setting. We lost our setter last year. We lost our setter coming into this year because he went to Perry. So it was just a pretty big adjustment with our new setter, but he's been doing really well recently, and we just made a really big change that's going to help us moving into postseason.
Heading into the sectional, the team has made some lineup changes, looking to fill the middle position.
So we've always been a little bit weak in the middle. We have really only true one middle. So we're making some adjustments to kind of deal with that when our setter's front row. But we have a lot of really strong pin hitters, and they hit really well everywhere. So looking at not just hitting in the traditional outside, right side, but also in the seams where they're running really strong, and then our back row to fill in those gaps. So the new lineup change, I think, is going to play the best to all of our team's best attributes, where they're strongest.
With home court advantage, the team is hoping to win their first sectional title as an IHSAA sanctioned sport.
I'm pretty confident about our sectionals. This year is the first year that we've ever been at home for our sectionals and for our regionals. So it's just a big difference because every year we've had to travel, and especially last year, our regionals were basically in Chicago. So it's just gonna be a massive difference just being able to not have to have a really long bus ride before games and just have some home court advantage in postseason.
Go cheer on the boys volleyball team in their sectional run at home in the Vandy Gym on Tuesday when they take on Avon in the first round at 6 p.m. This is Preet Panchal, back to the studio.